Admittedly, I'm a bit late doing my top movies of 2023, given that it's halfway through January, but let's get straight into it. Here are my top 5 movies of 2023. And at number 5, I'm probably going to catch a lot of heat for this, but my top 5 movie is The Flash. I know a lot of people didn't like it. It got some flack for the questionable CGI. I'm not going to defend that. But as a DC EU superhero movie in general, I really enjoyed The Flash. I think I gave it 8 out of 10 on my review. I thought that it was the DC movies kind of finally starting to get the formula right, but 2 movies before the end of that universe type thing, or 3 movies before the end of that universe. It felt like too little too late, but as a movie, I really enjoyed it. We got to see Ben Affleck's Batman doing his thing. We got to see Michael Keaton's Batman again for the first time in, like 25 years or something like that. I'm not going to get into the whole Ezra Miller stuff, but yeah, I really enjoyed The Flash. That's my number 5 movie of 2023. My number 4 movie of 2023 is a movie that I'm not even sure got released in the cinema. I watched it on Amazon Prime because it's a Prime exclusive, I think, and that is Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. If you didn't tell me that was a Guy Ritchie directed movie, I would never have guessed that it was a Guy Ritchie directed movie, because it's quite restrained in terms of the style. Normally Guy Ritchie movies are very flashy, for lack of a better phrase. Most of the time that's a good thing. Sometimes, it's a little bit too much Guy Ritchie. But this one, The Covenant, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, was very restrained for a Guy Ritchie movie. It was a tightly edited, tightly paced, action war-based movie. Not going to go into spoilers. I didn't do a review on it, but yeah, The Covenant is my number 4 movie of 2023. My number 3 movie of 2023 is Oppenheimer. Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit. It's probably on a lot of people's top movies of the year, but I really did enjoy Oppenheimer. I did a video comparing both the IMAX version and the film version, which I'll link to below and put one of the wee cards up here. Oppenheimer, I really enjoyed it. It's a long movie, but it didn't feel too long. The performances were great. I think it's won some Golden Globes, and it'll probably be nominated for Oscars if the nominations haven't came out already. I don't actually know if they have or not. But yeah, Oppenheimer was my number 3 movie of 2023. My number 2 movie of 2023 was Talk to Me. Talk to Me came out of nowhere for me. I don't think I'd even seen the trailer. I remember seeing the poster for it. I remember hearing a bit of buzz about it because I'm sure it was shown like 4 or 5 days early in the UK as part of like the kind of secret screenings that the Odeon and Cineworld do. I didn't actually see it then. I saw it in the cinema like when it was generally when it was on general release, and yeah, absolutely loved it. As I said, it kind of came out of nowhere for me. I didn't know what to expect. All I knew was it was a new horror movie and it was getting good reviews and there was a good buzz about it. Went to see it and I was like, whoa, this is brilliant. It's a fresh movie without being, too fresh, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Talk to Me was very good. I loved it so much, I actually bought the replica hand there. I did my first ever live stream on the channel to do with that hand there, which I'll link to below as well. So, number 2 movie of the year was Talk to Me. Brilliant movie. If you've not seen it, check it out. That leads us to my number 1 movie of 2023. This one will probably be a surprise for most people. I don't think this will be the number 1 movie for anyone's list, but my number 1 movie of 2023 wasn't even released in the cinema. Much like The Covenant, it was straight to streaming. It was a Netflix original. It was a sequel to a Netflix movie, Extraction 2, starring Thor / Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, this was a brilliant action movie. I think in my review, I compared it to, like, it was John Wick meets Time Crisis meets Call of Duty meets Twisted Metal, the video game. It's kind of John Wick meets The Raid meets Call of Duty meets Time Crisis. Extraction 2 was brilliant. It was a brilliant action movie. Yeah, if you haven't seen Extraction 2 and you like action movies, definitely check it out. I'll put my review to that down below as well. There's a continuous one-shot take. It's kind of in the middle of the movie. I think it's about 20 minutes long. It's obviously not actually one shot. It's like a dozen shots, like, you know, seamlessly, well, yeah, pretty seamlessly stitched together to make it look like it's one continuous take. They're not pretending that it's one continuous take. They talk about it in the behind the scenes. But yeah, Extraction 2 is my movie of 2023. So, number 5 is The Flash. Number 4 is The Covenant. Number 3 is Oppenheimer. Surprise, surprise. Number 2 is Talk to Me. The Talk to Me hand is there. It's very cool. And number 1 is Extraction 2. That's my top 5 of 2023. Let me know what you think of my list. I'm sure some people won't agree with some of the names on there. But yeah, let me know in the comments. So what was your top movies of 2023? If any of my top 5 movies match your top 5 movies, please let me know in the comments. Honourable mentions go to movies like Dungeons and Dragons, Across the Spider-Verse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. They would all be movies that made the top 10, I suppose, but I didn't want to do a full 10 list, but I'll give them some honourable mentions. Huge shout out to Loki Season 2 as well. That was the best thing I saw on TV last year. Season 2 of Loki was phenomenal, but I'm not doing TV shows, I'm just doing the movies. So yeah, there we have it. If you like this video, smash that like button. If you want to see more content like this, you can always subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.